Hello, everybody. Happy
Hello.
Thursday. We're back and partying with you on the Thursday night. You got half American and half Canadian here. That we're a half and half is what we
That's
are.
the deal.
What I'm doing. Yeah. There we go. Tonight we're talking allergies, y'all. We're talking allergies. This is going to be really, really good because how many people have allergies? Like everybody that I
Everybody's
know.
got allergies.
Right. Everybody does.
Yep.
So let's just jump into it. Like without any further ado, let's go ahead and talk about it. What are allergies? What are they actually coming from in the first place?
Okay, roughly said, allergies is immune system that's reacted to something that it's not recognizing. So either it's medication, the environment, it could be the food allergies, your body's reacting to something. So the immune system is kicking in to be able to balance the body. But in some cases, you can have big or small reaction. It can come from just a little bit of itching in the eyes to the big the you swell,
The
or
anaphylactic shock.
Yes, it can go also to respiratory problems or the hives in some cases, depending on the allergies that and the way the body decides to expose the toxins.
Oh,
So
man.
that's basically the allergic reaction is the way for the body to expel the toxins.
Okay. All right. And so what would be the difference between people? Because you see, it seems like these two people are exactly the same, but one person has massive allergic reactions and then another person doesn't. What's the difference there?
It's basically the way the immune system is going to react and kick in to counteract the reaction. So if you have a strong immune system, you may only have a runny nose. But if your immune system is weak, have hives, swelling, and then respiratory problems, it could go up to, it could be something really bad. Medically, you can go to, how do you say it in English? Anaphylactic shock?
Anaphylactic shock, where you swell up.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how do you say it in English? How you say okay, so
yeah.
with that being said, then it sounds like if somebody's got a better immune system, this is what you said. It sounds like if somebody has a better immune system, or if they can boost their immune system, then they would have less reactions to allergies.
Exactly. The thing is, we need to support the immune system to be able to do its job. Okay. But with everything that's going on in our bodies, in our environment, the toxic overload that we're having all the time in our foods, in our environment, in what we breathe and everything, it's getting hard for our immune system to do its job properly. So in some cases, we're going to take something to eat. We're going to breathe something in the air. In the pollen right now, it's the seasonal pollen. So that's a big problem with a lot of people. Yeah. Our immune system is working overdrive all the time. Right. So if we're not able to give what it needs to counteract that, we're going to react, of course. Depending on the type of the allergy, we're going to have a different reaction. Usually our environmental reaction, we're going to have runny nose, itchy eyes, rarely hives. Sometimes we're in contact with something, but it's rare.
Yeah.
If it's something medication, well, most of the time we're going to have, the hives and the respiratory problems and things like that. So depending on the reaction and depending on the type of allergies, our immune system is going to react differently. But it's the same problem. It's the immune system that's not able to counteract the problem. So if you do have a good gut health,
Right.
that's the basic of our immune system, and have a good immune system to counteract all that, you're going to have minimal to no symptoms.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know how many people suffer on a daily basis? I mean, I'm not asking, but
Yeah.
how many people suffer on a daily basis with allergies, thinking that their only recourse, the only thing that they can do is go get some pills that are going to mask the symptoms that they have. But really, if they were to just boost their immune system, which you can do with the juice that we drink, right? If you could boost your immune system, then you're likely not going to have to deal with it, or at least not as much, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's insane.
And there's some people in cases that they have to do some desensitization. That's because it's too grave in the situation. I mean, they can't deal with it. So, and if those type of procedures, they take years. From one shot to a week for 2 years or something like that to be able, and that's it. It's that the immune system is not able to deal with the situation, so they react all the time.
Wow. That's so now, with all of our other information that we know, or that I know now, that you have always known, but all of the information that I know now, that it would mean that if you have allergies and if you've had them for a long time, you're probably going to be moving into some sort of high stress situation in your body, like autoimmune disorder, because you've been under chronic
yes, inflammation.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
It starts with allergies, but it degenerates over time.
That's
so
insane.
It starts with a little sneezing and a little bit of a runny nose, and over time, if it's not dealt with, and if you don't deal with the situation, it can go to asthma and things like that. It starts degenerating. Yep.
Oh my goodness. So this is mind blowing, because a lot of people, like parents especially, because our kids are being born into this toxic environment. I'm not a tin hat wearer. It's where we live, you guys.
Yeah.
And it's the world we live in. You can deny it if you want to, but that would be silly. So our kids are being born into this, and they're being born with all of these allergies. Like, there's kids with allergies everywhere. And it's not our fault necessarily. It's because of what we live around and the things that we take in. But what we could do is, our kids, like my daughter, I have a 4-year-old who acts like a 30-year-old, I swear, but she's 4. She's so sassy. But I love her so much. Yes. So, but if she drinks the juice every day. But other kids, if they had allergies, something to do, because we spend so much money just to make our kids comfortable, right? So something that we could do is just get them the juice, and they can be drinking it, and maybe getting their systems in a better place. So moving forward in their own lives, they don't have to deal with this stuff or deal with the degenerative issues that happen because of this, right?
Yeah, because what happens is, when you boost your immune system, your body is starting to secrete its own antihistamine.
Yeah.
It's not that you're not going to be threatened by the environment. You're going to have the tools to fight that. It's not the same thing. Exactly. You're going to be equipped to fight the fight.
Yeah. You don't need pills, because your body is actually built to do that.
Yeah.
Imagine
exactly. And you know, in the long run, I mean, it's cheaper to drink the juice than to load yourself with a lot of meds, because you're not finished with the meds. You're going to go for a long run, you know?
And
so,
then your
I mean,
liver and all of the, I mean, you still got to filter that stuff out. It's still no
yeah,
bueno.
no.
Somebody said something. I want to look at this. Oh, we've got people saying a lot of stuff. Michelle
okay.
said, she said, hi, I apparently have allergies, but no symptoms. Blood tests showed have been tested for the basics, but not any of them. So what would you say to somebody that their blood test has shown that they have allergies, but they don't have symptoms yet? So it's probably a good time to start doing some preventative stuff, right?
Yes, that's, and you know, it's not strange, because when you do have the blood, you know, the blood tests that say that you're allergic, you're really, 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 really allergic. That means you're really reactive. But, you know, like every blood test, you have a range from this to this. So if you're in between, you're not reactive. But if you're lower or higher, you do have a reaction to it. That's the range to any blood test, cholesterol, allergies, whatever, you know.
Okay.
But if you are, you know, like here, you're still reactive. You're just not reacting. It's not the same thing. Your body, internally, your body is reacting, but you're not physically reacting, you know? Not the same thing.
It's not referring in a way you can.
It's not showing. It's not showing, but you're feeling it anyways.
So the stress is still happening to your system.
Exactly. That's the difference between being intolerant to lactose and allergic to milk products, you know?
Interesting.
You know, when you're intolerant, you find a way to deal with it anyways. Your body finds a way to deal with it anyway. It's not going to kill you, you know? But if you're allergic, it's the, you know, that can be really, really a threatening problem to you in some sense. So your body is going to quickly react. So what's the difference? You know, if you're on the fence, you're a little bit, you know, just close to the fence, your body is going to react, but not, you know, it's going to be subtle in a sense. You're going to feel like you're not feeling your best, but at the same time, it's not going to you're not going to be symptomatic per se.
Okay.
But it's the same thing. It's just that your immune system is still working for you, but not optimally as much as it's supposed to be, because it's fighting, you know, a lot more battles, not just the allergies per se. Most of the time, you have a lot of stuff going on at the same time.
Yeah,
so a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of this. I mean, there's no a lot of issues going on. So it's, you know, it picks its battle for our body picks its battle in a way that the thing that's more urgent to for the issue to be addressed first. Right. So if you do boost your immune system to be able to fight the fight, well, I mean, that's a lot of whole plus for you. You know?
Exactly. So so if somebody so I'm just this is blowing my mind, because whenever they are told that they have allergies, it seems a lot like people think that it is a lifelong thing for them. But what we're saying here is that maybe they've got a predisposition, right, to that certain allergy, but their body doesn't necessarily need to react like that always if they boost their immune system. Would that be right?
Yep. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You have that's a whole other discussion in itself, because you have the power to change your own DNA over time. But we're not going to get to this. It's too much science. That's today's issue. But I mean, yes, you have a way to be able to help yourself. It's, having allergies, first thing of all, when you do have allergies, it's because you're really, really, really reactive. You went to the doctors, you're having reactions to this and that. It's bothering you enough to consult a professional. But it's been bothering you for a couple of years before that. You just didn't listen to it.
Yeah.
Now when people say I have allergies, they have a diagnosis of allergies, and for them, there's nothing else that they can do because,
this is who I am.
Exactly. They identify to that. But that's not the truth. I mean, you can do something to boost your immune system to help it fight the fight.
That's awesome. So, okay. So let's say that somebody has a bunch of allergies. Let's just talk about kids, because kids have a lot, or just, I guess everybody has a lot of allergies these days. But so if they were to start drinking the juice, then would you say, like, and I know that you're not their doctor, and I know that this isn't a specific, so anybody that's watching this isn't like anybody diagnosing you or giving you, specific remedies or anything. Okay. This is just juice. Yeah. This is just juice. It's just nutrients. This is not magic. Okay. Just so you know. But if somebody were to drink, like, I don't know, like 4 ounces a day or something for a month, do you think they would start to notice, hypothetically speaking, less allergies?
Yes, of course. If it's a big case of allergies, I always go with gut health and the juice. So probiotics, to redo the gut flora, and the juice at the same time to boost the immune system and, fight the free radicals and things like that, because the threats that are not recognized by our bodies are free radicals. Could be in the pollen, it can be, and the antioxidants that we have in the juice, that's their job, to fight the free radicals, and then flush out the toxins. So when you deal with gut health and the juice at the same time, you have a win-win on that for a long-term protocol for allergies. Yep. But just that's just really general information for that. But just doing the juice 2 to 4 ounces a day, you're gonna see a result. That's for sure. Yeah.
So the juice also, and we've talked about this before. Thank you for that. The juice, and we talked about it before, works as a prebiotic as well, right?
Yes, it does. Yeah. Because of the small content.
So people hear about prebiotics.
Yeah, we need prebiotics to culture the probiotics. Because like every bacteria, bacteria needs a little bit of sugar. And the sugar that's in the fruit, the juice fruit, is going to act as a prebiotic in that case. But it's a natural sugar.
So here's the thing that cracks me up about the health industry and also marketing. Coming from a marketer.
Go ahead.
This is something that cracks me up, right? Something that cracks me up about it is right, that they hone in on one thing, because like probiotics, right? Everybody's like, take probiotics, take probiotics. Okay, but that's one part. That's not everything, right? You're not going to change your life completely with just a probiotic. Like there's a system of things that you're supporting, and one thing isn't going to be that magic bean for you, right? Like there needs to be things that are working with each other. Like a system. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we've been, as naturopathic doctors, we've been telling everybody for at least 35 years that we need pre and probiotics, you know, and the health industry, you know, you go to the doctors and, you know, they just discovered that 4 to 5 years ago. So now they give you antibiotics and they give you a prescription of probiotics, you know. But I mean, we've been discussing that for, I don't know, more than almost, you know, 40 years, 30 to 35 years. It's not, you know, news. It's not new news. It's old news, but it's new news to the society right now, the medical society, I could say. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yep. I hear you. I could go down a rabbit hole there, and I choose not to. I choose to stay
We're not gonna
here.
Go there. Yeah, we're not going there.
I choose to stay right here. But I do have thoughts that are going down rabbit holes right now. We'll talk afterwards. We should have an after party sometime, just where we start talking about like other crazy. Oh my goodness. So, okay, then let's say, man, I'm a mess over here. Let's say, so if somebody's drinking the juice, they're going to be able to see a difference. It's going to work as a prebiotic for them. It's also going to work to help flush out those, the free radicals, which essentially help them flush out the toxins, helps everything break off of healthy cells.
At the same time. Yeah.
Yes. And that's so what we've learned today. Recap. Right. So recap from today. If you didn't hear anything that happened before, recap would be that that basically, as long as your immune system is boosted, then if your immune system is better, no, I'm gonna restart that sentence. The better that your immune system is, the less allergic reactions you're gonna have. Am I right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now what does this juice do? It boosts the immune system. That's almost the only thing it does. Like that's its job. And it's not magic, and it's not some snake oil. It's nutrients.
No.
It's nutrients you could get from everywhere, but why not just get it pre-made? What were you saying?
Yeah. It's nutrients. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. No. Oh, we're just agreeing. Okay.
Of course.
We are goofballs tonight. And then I just start drinking my water and staring at you. Okay. So yeah, if you want to get some of the juice, go ahead and try it. You're not married to it. Try it, see what it does for you. If for some reason nothing happens, which by the way, like never ever, I've never heard of that happening. But if that were the case, then just don't get any more juice. But my suggestion is to definitely try it. And if you're going to buy it, make sure that you get it from somebody that is on my team. So you would ask somebody, are you on Martha Krejci's team? If they can't say yes to that, make sure you find somebody that is. So you either reach out to me personally, or you reach out to Chantal, or whoever sent this video to you or sent you to this video, whatever it is, right? The reason you want that is because we have a group. So we have a group where we talk about nutrition, where we do 11-day cleanses every single month, where Chantal is actually going to be leading an AIP diet, a 10-week-long, free, led, coached AIP diet, which is basically the elimination diet that helps you get all of the inflammation out of not all the inflammation out of your body, but understand what is causing your body to get inflamed. Am I right, Chantal?
Exactly. Yeah. What are you reacting to eliminate that?
Exactly. This is how you get healthy. And all of this stuff you don't pay for. All of this stuff just happens for free in the wonderful world of the Oily Gang. That's what all of this stuff, all you do is get your juice. We teach you all of the things. And if you don't want to know any of the things, cool. If you do want to know some of the things, awesome. If you want to know all the things, very cool. But either way, any way you slice it, we've got you covered. We also have people are calling me right now, which is fun. We've also got a personal trainer that has workouts in there. We've got recipes, all of the things, you guys. It's all about weight loss, healthy weight loss, okay? Nutrition, the good stuff, not the fake stuff, not the let's lose weight but not be healthy, which is what a lot of people teach. This is losing weight because you're healthy, okay? Very, very different approach. So, Chantal, what is going to be your last, she always drops the mic here. So what is going to be your last, what's the takeaway for the people with allergies? Let's talk about kids with allergies, man. So if your kid has allergies, what do we need to be telling them? The parents.
That you need to boost the immune system. That's what's going on most of the time. With kids, you know, we didn't really talk about kids tonight because it wasn't really the big issue there. We're talking about allergies per se, but with kids, what happens is when they're born, they come with a compromised immune system. So we need to address that at the early age, because, you know, in the long run, that's something that's going to be, you know, a problem for them. So when we do address that at the early age, we're giving a plus for them to be able to fight their own fights, you know, health-wise. So that's my mic for today. I mean, you know, give your kids a chance. Give yourself a chance. You know, it starts by ourselves, but, you know, as moms, as parents, we always think about our kids before. I've done that. You do that. So, you know, just do it for your kids and do it for yourself. You know, just take care of yourselves. So, you know,
it's an easy thing.
Yes, it is. It is. And that's it for today.
Awesome. Well, that's it, friends. You all have an awesome night, and we will see you next. Boom. There it is. Well, you all have an awesome night, and we will see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great week.